Hey guys, Michael McDowell here from NAN Research, back in the great state of Texas, where quite frankly I belong. Been out on the road for a while, going to user conferences, trade shows, talking to vendors, and talking to guys like you who actually use this technology. Why do I do it? Well, I do it so you don't have to. That and the free pastries at lunch, maybe? I don't know. So let's get something out of the way right now. Private 5G works. Nokia, Soluna, Ericsson, HPE, Aruba, pick your vendor. The radio layer is no longer the science experiment it used to be. The coverage is predictable, the uplink is stable, and the interference tolerance is miles ahead of Wi-Fi. Sorry, Wi-Fi. So if the network isn't the bottleneck, hey, what is? Everything around it. Every industrial customer I talk to says the same thing. Hey, we're not waiting on the network, Mike. We're waiting on the ecosystem. The toys is what they want. Devices that don't support 5G are frustrating. Robots that can't be orchestrated, they're running into each other out there. It's chaos. You saw that diner video, right? Be careful out there, folks. Also, cameras that need custom firmware. Yeah, that happens. OT teams that don't trust what they can't see. I don't either. And system integrators that deploy 2 sites, well, but 20, well, maybe not. The network is ready. The ecosystem is not. This is why the next wave of value won't come from faster radios or clever scheduling algorithms. Who wants more math anyway? It's going to come from partnerships. I'm talking real partnerships. Device vendors like Zebra, Samsung, Honeywell, Panasonic, of course those guys, all need to embed 5G by default. Automation and robotic platforms from the guys over at Siemens, Rockwell, ABB, all need to align their roadmaps with P5G. Edge compute, yeah, AWS Outpost, Azure Stack Edge, Google Distributed Cloud, and Nutanix. Hey, I hear a lot about Nutanix on the P5G arena these days, so there might be something to it. I'll keep an eye on them for you. Anyway, we need these guys at the edge. And then we have radio hardware partners like Rakuten Symphony, extending reach with high-powered RUs. Man, they're blasting the signal out there. Security partners like OneLayer, Zscaler, Palo Alto Networks, they need to bring zero trust to the edge. They're getting there, right? We just need more of it. Then we have the system integrators, NTT, Accenture, Kyndryl, Deloitte, all building a repeatable deployment muscle. Looking good, guys, by the way. Look, the bottom line here is that private 5G becomes valuable only when all these pieces move in the same direction. Industrial teams aren't asking how fast gets your uplink. They're not asking that anymore. They're asking, will my robot move reliably? Will my camera stream without jitter? Frustrating, right? Will my AGVs stop colliding because of packet loss? That sounds expensive, by the way. Will my workers stay connected in a high EMI hellscape? Yeah, I said that. These are use case questions. They're not network questions. And use cases don't care about radio specs. They care about outcomes. And so should you. So this is why Solona's Air Connect matters. Not because it's shiny, but because it collapses identity, access, and security all into something industrial teams can actually operate. And it's why Nokia is doubling down on device certifications, and why Ericsson is leaning hard into edge partnerships. Everyone's realizing the same thing, and that's that network alone isn't enough. All right, so let's close this out. If you're evaluating private 5G, and I know you are, don't ask how good is the network, okay? Let's move beyond that. Ask who are the device partners, who are the SI partners, who are the edge compute partners, who's solving orchestration, and hey, maybe even who's solving lifecycle. You gotta think ahead, guys, because the next wave of value won't come from the network. Sorry, network guys. It will come from the ecosystem wrapped all around it, okay? And the vendors who understand that and build for it are the ones who will define the next decade of industrial connectivity. It's a big statement, I know. Anyway, that's it for me. If you want to read more detailed blog on this topic, head on over to NAND Research's main site where you will get all the gritty details for your convenience. As usual, I've included a pretty little link in the comments.